And we are tracking the latest information about a fatal crash that happened in Tarrant County. We'll have all the information you need to know.
Live from Dallas and Fort Worth, this is CBS 11 News This Morning.
You may have received on your phone that public safety alert. That's about this incident that we are watching right now. We did reach out to police and we reached out to TxDOT. Not much information at the moment, but we were told it will be a while until this scene is cleared. So the best thing for you, if you are heading in this direction, is to head out early. You're looking at about a 20-minute delay because all lanes are closed at the moment. But an alternate route is 20 East. You can go that way if you are still at home. Instead of getting on 30, that'll get you to where you're going a little bit quicker because we have those wet roads out there. We're still tracking that shutdown for you on I-20 going eastbound. Take a look at our photojournalist Tim Anders shot. You can see Dallas County Sheriff's Department still there on scene after a person was hit on the interstate. No word yet on their condition, but we do know that all lanes will be closed for several hours, so you're going to have to add that extra time in your commute. Take a look here at Cedar Ridge. You can see just how much traffic there is right now. This is a backup for about 5 miles or so. This is right near Fossil Creek, right near that 820 interchange. You can see that right lane still blocked at the moment. Crews are on scene. I did speak with TxDOT, who confirms that there is one fatality following that rollover crash. If you take a closer look back here, you can see that white car. That is the car that was involved in that crash. All lanes have now opened after a major traffic accident that happened overnight. We actually want to roll some video so you can see. We had a crew there on scene. Dallas police say a fatal crash involving an 18-wheeler and another vehicle caused the southbound lanes on I-35 in Market District Drive to be shut down in both directions. As of right now, the highway is again back open. We, of course, are working to learn more about what caused this accident, but this is what we saw overnight. About 8 minutes ago, we showed you the scene that we were seeing at Carrier Parkway. A lot of traffic backed up, about a 20-minute delay. Now we want to show you the cleanup that's happening on 30 right at the George Bush Turnpike. You can see that semi there. It was overturned, but the tow truck was able to turn it back on its right side, and they are still out there trying to clean up that mess. If you take a close look right here, that is an overturned semi truck that was involved in this crash. Not much information other than that. We do still have that right lane blocked in those northbound lanes, so be mindful of that. That is what is going to slow you down. But also we know that this is now going to affect that service road right here if you are using that, because they have to find a way to turn that semi back over. So quite the congestion in this area. You can see that right here on this map. So we'll continue to track that. Looking at the rest of Dallas, though, no other major crashes in this area or Tarrant County, but time is your friend as you head out this morning. We have now just found out that all lanes are closed right here on 35W going southbound. This is if you're heading in towards Fort Worth. We're taking another look at Parker County. You can see just how much water we're seeing on the roads right now, and it's causing a lot of congestion right in Fort Worth as you make your morning commute. Another thing we want to talk about, though, is the things you need to remember when you are on the road. Leave early and slow down if you are out there. Don't drive distracted. Avoid standing water on the roadways and drive in the track of the car in front of you. We have been tracking a shutdown on I-30 in Fort Worth going in those westbound lanes, but the good news is we just spoke with TxDOT and they are working to clear some of those lanes so traffic can continue going westbound. So we've been seeing some vehicles continue straight right here at this exit. Meanwhile, others are still turning off because police are still out there near that crash. Now, this is where that crash started at. This is right near Bridgewood Drive, but we're going to give you a live look from our photojournalist right here. This is the crash that we are talking about. It's involving this Fort Worth police who was in this patrol car right here, and we have seen some damage to this vehicle. We see the back window is out right there, and we have spoke with TxDOT. According to police, though, this was involving a police officer. They were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. They're expected to be okay. Meanwhile, the other person involved in this crash in that other vehicle does not have any injuries, thankfully. But again, this is what you're going to see if you are in this area. We do see that that tow truck is arriving, so we might see lanes close again. So be mindful if you're moving through this area. The best thing for you is to add some extra time in your commute if you are continuing on 30 going westbound. Meanwhile, another route for you to take if you want to avoid all of this is to just take 20 west